Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. I am right about on schedule, about 10 minutes later than I said I would be on, so life happens. I apologize. So I'm going to be talking to you today about probably the second most common question I get about, I need a natural remedy for sleep. My kids don't sleep. I don't sleep. And it's something that a lot of people struggle with, especially moms and just everybody in general. It is something that's really important. If you are not sleeping well, it decreases your immune function. It decreases your less able to focus. It's going to kind of just screw up your mood, pretty much everything. So sleep is very, very important. There was a study done that said that if you get less than 6 hours of sleep a night, you are basically having the cognition of somebody under the influence. So sleep's important. You need to do that. So I'm going to talk to you today about some of the best oils and the best products that are going to help give you the best opportunities to get the best amount of sleep for you. All right, so I know I've harped on this before, but I can't say enough things about this. If you don't have a good nutritional foundation, your body's going to struggle and you're not going to be able to sleep as well. You're not going to be as healthy. So the thing that's helped me a ton, and I've said this for the same thing with immunity, and I'm going to say it again when I talk about mood, is a Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is the supplements. There's 3 different supplements. Alpha CRS is for cellular vitality, so really good for your cellular health and for brain health as well. XC Omega is going to have your essential oils, and it's going to have your fish oil in there as well. Very, very important. And then the food nutrient complex, which is going to have your vitamins and your minerals. So I've said this before, but I was not a supplement person. I finally started taking them about a year ago, and I've taken them consistently now for a year. I noticed huge differences in my health. I sleep better. I wake up and I feel more refreshed. I have more energy during the day. I don't have to sit on the couch at 2 o'clock with caffeine or sugar or anything like that. I'm good to go throughout the day now. And it's helped me, so many other ways. My skin, my immunity, my hair, so many different things. And I know some people will look at the price tag and just be like, I don't know. But doTERRA offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can empty these bottles. This is a 30-day supply. And if you don't, if they didn't do anything for you, you can return them and get your money completely back. So it's really worth a try, especially if you have sleep issues. This is something that may really, really, really help you. So when it comes to sleep, we know that routines are crucial. So if you have little kids like I do, we set up bedtime routines at a very, very young age, right when they're about 2-3 months old. So one of the things that we like to do to kind of calm them, let them know that it's beginning time to settle down and go to bed, is we do bath time. And so we've recently started using Epsom salts in our bath. And so I only knew of bath salts as like that crazy thing that people took and that made them really crazy. But there's actually some really great benefits to using Epsom salts in your bath. It actually relaxes your body, it relaxes your muscles, and it helps to detox your body. So if you have kiddos or you're not feeling well yourself, take a bath with Epsom salts and add some essential oil to it. So here's Epsom salts. I just got these at Target. They're at Walmart, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere. They're really easy to find. And it was about $3.50 for a bag like this. And then you're going to we keep it just like in a glass jar like this. Ours is upstairs. I didn't bring it down. But you can put this bath salts in there, and then you can add essential oil. So I usually do about 2 to 3 drops of essential oil in there. And then I scoop it and we put it in the bath, and we do something very calming. We'll do lavender, serenity, or cedar wood. You can do, or even wild orange too. We can just do different mixtures in there, but Epsom salts have really helped to calm my kids down because for some reason bath time would make them crazy before bed, and so this has really, really helped. And we just do a little scoop, and the great thing about it then is it goes into the water. If you just put drops of oil onto your bath, it's just going to sit on the top. If you combine it with Epsom salts, it'll go more into the water. All right, so another thing that's really important is to kind of unplug. So this is something I struggle with. I know I have my phone charging next to me, and I'll check my phone before I go to bed, or I'll have the TV on. It's really important to let your eyes relax and to get your body ready to go to sleep. So for us, after we do bath time, we brush, the kids' teeth, and then we read a story, and then they go to bed. And they usually listen to music, and that's how they know, how their body knows, it's pretty trained, that it's time to go to sleep. For me, like I said, I'm not as good about that, but I've been really, really trying lately to just really unplug before bedtime, just to kind of shut my brain off and let myself go to sleep. So something that I do as part of my bedtime routine is I have a diffuser in my room, and I diffuse oils that are really calming. So there's 2 different options. There's that I recommend really for a room in the bedroom, or a diffuser in the bedroom, sorry, is the Aromalight diffuser. So this runs for 8 hours. It doesn't have a continuous stream. It kind of goes off for a little while and then it goes back on, but it's better for larger square foot areas. And I think it's like 600 or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it diffuses the diffuses the oils constantly into the air for about 8 hours. We use the Petal diffuser. It's Doterra's most basic diffuser. I really like it. And it runs for 4 hours, but you just fill it up with water to that red mark. You can put 3 to 6 drops of essential oil in there and then diffuse it, and there's a light you can turn on or off. So my kiddos use it for their nightlight and their diffuser, and then we tend to turn the light off because it can be a little bit bright. But what some people do is they turn it on for just the 1 hour, because there's 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hours, and you can just turn it on for 1 or 2 hours, and then they have it shut off. And so if you wake up in the middle of the night, then you can just turn it back on again, rather than having to get back up and refill it and put your oils back in. So that's just a little trick. So what do we put in the diffuser? Well, I love putting lavender. Lavender is the oil that I recommend if anybody comes to me and they say, I have a hard time sleeping, or my baby is not sleeping. I have them try lavender first. I would say that sleep is the most variable, that there's a bunch, like, everybody's really different, and it's hard to determine what your body is, trying to say this without being too confusing about it. So everybody's different, and it takes some trial and error to figure out what your body responds the best to when it comes to oils for sleep. So for me, lavender, I like it. It calms me, but it doesn't kind of knock me out for the night. But for a lot of people, it does. So I normally have people try lavender first. You can put it in the diffuser. I really like lavender and cedarwood together. So cedarwood is another oil. It's very earthy smelling. So if you smell any of the oils that are very earthy, it means they're very grounding. They're very, very good for you. It just really helps to calm your body and your mind. Another one that's great in the diffuser is vetiver. So vetiver smells, it's from a root, so it smells like that. It is very, very earthy smelling. I don't like it by itself, but I love it with some of the other oils. If you can see this, it is really thick. So it takes a little bit to get out compared to the other oils where these are a lot more liquidy. This one's a lot more thick, but this one is really good for calming and just for grounding. Another one that's great in the diffuser is Balance. This is actually our grounding blend. If you're sensing a theme here with this grounding thing, you want oils that are really going to calm you and ground you. This is what I used a lot in the beginning when I started using oils. Balance worked really, really well for me. And I like to just kind of mix and match and play around and try different oils and try different things as I go on. Wild Orange is another great one. It's a mood stabilizer for those that, I love it in the morning. So it helps to get me going in the morning, but it's also very calming, and it kind of just meets you where you're at. So if you're needing to kind of calm down and get ready for bed, this is a great one as well. I love to have this one in my Epsom salt baths with either Serenity or lavender. It just smells really good and it just kind of calms everybody down. There's also Juniper Berry. So I know that if my kiddos are overtired, or if I'm overtired, they're a lot more prone to night terrors, nightmares, and sleepwalking. So Juniper Berry is really good for that. So if I'm recognizing, oh, they didn't get very much sleep the night before, they're really crabby, they're overtired, I'll put some Juniper Berry in their diffusers because it's really, really helpful for night terrors and nightmares. And another one that's very calming, it's very gentle, is Roman Chamomile. And so this one has been out of stock for a while, but we have it back in stock now. And this one is really, really good for little kids, very good for sleep, very calming, and very, very grounding. So my kiddos prefer Serenity in their diffusers. Serenity is the restful blend, and it's got now, here, let me see what, it has lavender in there. They changed it. It used to be the calming blend, but now it's the restful blend, and it has cedarwood now, hoe wood, and vetiver. And so it just helps to calm the mind and soothe the senses. So it's a little bit more targeted towards sleep now. Before it was a little bit more calming, but this is more targeted towards sleep. So this is a great option to do as well. So you can diffuse. Another great option if you want a little bit more sleep support is to make a room spray. And so you can just use any glass bottle. This is, I believe, a 2 milliliter glass spray bottle. And you can just add oils to it, I would do something like lavender or lavender and cedarwood. I would do probably about 5 to 10 drops, and you fill the rest with distilled water, and then you can spray it. You can spray it on your sheets, you can spray it on your pillow, you can spray it on blankets, beds, a child's lovey. We use it a lot. We like to, it's our anti-monster spray. So if you have little kids that are maybe not wanting to go to sleep or are nervous or worried or anything like that, you can just spray this in their room because it's going to help to calm them down. It's going to help them sleep better. And then you can just say it's, you know, it's for monster spray. My daughter's over there. Hopefully she doesn't hear me say that. So that's a great option as well. So diffusing, taking a bath with Epsom salts and oils, and then doing a spray. And the last way to have really good sleep support is to apply them topically. So I recommend for sleep doing it on the bottoms of your feet. The big toe is a really good reflex point for the mind, and so for sleep. So that's where I tend to put it on there. You can make roller bottles. You can combine oils. You can really, if you wanted to, combine every single oil that's very calming. You could do that. For me, the best combination is either Serenity by itself or lavender and cedarwood for sleep. And so you can combine that in a roller bottle. For my kiddos, they have little roller bottles that we made, and it has their names on it. So my son's is Brady. Serenity is their sleep oil of choice, so they diffuse that. And then I have Serenity, lavender, and I have Peace in there. If you haven't tried Peace yet, you need to try it. It is the Peaceful Child blend that they used to have on Pinterest, but now they made it into a blend. It's got vetiver. I'm trying to think of what else is in there, but it's all really, really calming oils. So this, the Peace blend is what I use for my son because he's kind of like me. He goes to bed and his mind starts going. He starts thinking of so many things, and he can get kind of overwhelmed too, especially if we have things going on in the home where daddy's traveling or, you know, whatever it may be. So we have Serenity, lavender, and Peace, and he calls it his sleep and cry oil because he loves peace when he gets a little overwhelmed and cries. And so what I'll do is I'll roll this on his spine, and I'll roll it on his big toe. And we also do On Guard every single night too, so they can mix together and they work perfectly great together. So that is another option. Last but not least, they have a new sleep supplement. So if you're a type of person where you're taking, you know, over-the-counter medications for sleep, they have a now Serenity Restful Complex. And so this is what was released at convention in September. It is the new Serenity oil, but it's in a little capsule. And I have it, I think it's upstairs, or maybe my husband has it. I couldn't find it for this class, but what we do is when about 30 minutes before bed, you just take it internally and use it in conjunction with the oil, or you can just use, you know, one or the other, but there we go. But it works best when it's used in conjunction. So you want to do it about 30 minutes to an hour. You can take 1 to 2 of those little soft gels, and they really help promote rest. And so hopefully all of you are sleeping well. If not, try some of these things, the vitamins, try diffusing some calming oils, put some oils on topically onto your feet, or take a relaxing Epsom salt bath, or use a roller bottle and put it on the bottoms of your feet. Or, I'm sorry, room spray. That's what I was going to say, room spray. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. If you are curious about how to get oils into your home, I'd be happy to help you as well. I'm going to be back hopefully this week, maybe next week if not. And I'm going to be talking about essential oils and mood. That's one of my other favorite topics to talk about. So if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. We'll see you later. Bye.